For more than 100 years, the Hershey Company has been committed to making life sweeter for all people. The Abilities First Business Resource Group specifically helps make sure our commitment to empowering individuals with diverse abilities remains a continued focus. In 2015, we hosted multiple events for Hershey employees. We also sponsored a panel discussion about disability employment, which included distinguished guests. And as a way of better understanding the unique challenges of employees with disabilities, able-bodied leaders spent a day in wheelchairs. Abilities First amplified the National Twizzler Challenge for Autism, promoting an iconic brand in a memorable way. The Abilities First team also leveraged the challenge's popularity to beneficially boost disabilities and brand awareness. The Twizzler Challenge resulted in 923 million online impressions, 82% of which mentioned Twizzler in the headline. The team quickly problem-solved logistical challenges to successfully host the panel event and participate in the Twizzler Challenge. Our success was the result of key collaboration, and our example inspired awareness and inclusivity, highlighting the value that each person has. The disabled are the only minority group that anyone can become a member of at any time. An inclusive culture is important to every employee, consumer, customer, and to our business. Through Abilities First, Hershey is empowering employees and continuing Milton Hershey's legacy of not only making great products, but making a difference to ensure that everyone has the right to belong.
This is a story about what can happen when you start with nothing. Working with the full support of plant leadership, the Heath and Score operations team spent absolutely nothing in terms of capital expenditures, yet they delivered enormous results. Together, they discovered an opportunity and found annual waste reduction savings of over $100,000. Line operators developed ideas that led to new best practices. They focused on simple concepts: reformulate, rework, and reuse. Reformulation to cool the cooker with lower-cost ingredients saved $20,000 annually. Reworking trim scrap and reusing Enrober Flush chocolate generated $50,000 in savings. In addition, the team found a way to reuse over 300 pounds of dairy butter per cleaning cycle, providing an annual savings of over $30,000. Together, the team stayed open to possibilities. Their collaboration began with an effort to meet financial standards and maintain competitive advantage. Appropriate countermeasures, innovative tests, and process improvements were implemented with nothing but existing plant resources. An investment of zero generated enormous results. The team, with buy-in from leadership, effectively reduced annual waste by $130,000. All it took was a group of employees committed to continuous improvement. In 2015, the Jolly Rancher team noticed that sales were rapidly declining. Rather than panic, they problem-solved their way to a comeback, and they did it in an engaging, cost-effective way that happened to really suck. In addition to declining sales, the Jolly Rancher team recognized that product innovations were cannibalizing the brand's core business. Millennial consumers were drawn to irreverent, loud competitors like Skittles and Starbursts. And Jolly Rancher's brand health metrics were lagging. With a renewed focus on its hard candy core, the team hired a new agency with new perspectives. Jolly Rancher needed to be fun, but still cut through digital clutter. So Jolly Rancher told millennials to keep on sucking, and they did. Results did not suck. Saliency and online engagement with Jolly Rancher's target audience skyrocketed by 80%. Sales popped by 26%, the first increase after 9 months of loss. And the team surpassed 2015 brand objectives by more than $5.5 million. The work wasn't just new, it was news. Even the press applauded Jolly Rancher's new approach. For the campaign to succeed, internal and partner collaboration needed to be streamlined, all while challenging the status quo and taking strategic risks on a polarizing big idea. Together, the team created more than 700 pieces of content, with a budget traditionally reserved for one TV spot. The goal was to reverse the rapid sales decline, and the team is glad to report that they did not suck at successfully turning things around.
When it came to the quick service restaurant pizza category, Hershey wanted a bigger slice of that pie. So it combined existing expertise with fresh thinking to stir up new business with Pizza Hut. The team saw a sweet opportunity to leverage the proven success of Hershey's Dunkers, and the team recognized the need for something new as category competitors began creating more desserts. So Hershey created the ultimate chocolate chip cookie. Global consumers reacted so positively, the cookie led to 2 more Hershey's desserts for Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut sold more than $161 million in Hershey's branded desserts. The collaboration resulted in $11.8 million in Hershey ingredient sales and 2.5 billion consumer impressions. The product's success in the U.S. even led to Hershey desserts at Pizza Hut in 28 countries. To succeed, the team took a bite out of short project lead times, found global solutions to get the cookie manufactured in-country or imported, and helped perfect in-store preparation. The new Hershey's products for Pizza Hut delivered millions of dollars in sales, plus global brand exposure. And the team's collaborative process strengthened Pizza Hut and Hershey's global partnerships. As a result, the team is delivering predictable, profitable, and sustainable North American business that's as welcome as a fresh-from-the-oven, family-sized Hershey's chocolate chip cookie.
Hershey cares how production impacts the environment and the communities that are home to our plants. So when the city of Monterrey, Mexico was suffering from water scarcity, the Hershey team knew they needed to help. In 2014, the Monterrey plant was consuming 15 times more city water than an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Water shortages also shut down sports activities that were important to Hershey's My Wellbeing program. So the team focused on solutions to improve the plant's impact on the environment and community. They used the Six Sigma tool to measure and modify the plant's water treatment process. The team also improved laboratory procedures, and they created a more environmentally conscious culture among employees through monthly and daily meetings. As a result, the team successfully decreased pollutants in irrigation water by 99%, avoided penalties from the Mexican government, reduced both pollutant water and chemical consumption by 61%, saving Hershey more than $324,000 annually, and reopened the plant's athletic fields as part of the My Wellbeing program. The main challenges that the team overcame were improving employee culture and maintaining the plant's regulatory improvements. Together, the team inspired collaborators and increased environmental awareness throughout the plant. The team also innovated cost-saving changes in its processes and procedures. The Monterrey team's solutions not only better cared for the Hershey plant itself, but for the planet, and most importantly, for people.
For consumers, transparency is key, and as an industry leader, Hershey is committed to sharing details of our responsible sourcing programs and policies. Consumers now expect companies to operate ethically and invest in their supply chains, and we had an opportunity to move to the forefront of our industry. As Hershey expanded the Learn to Grow farmer training program into Ivory Coast, we knew that supply chain sustainability was key. We reached out to governments, nonprofits, activists, and suppliers. The team also had to effectively reach widespread smallholder farmers. We also traced Hershey's palm oil supply chain and created a pulp and paper policy to address deforestation. By building strong, collaborative partnerships within Hershey and across company and country borders, we set an inspirational example for others. Today, the Learn to Grow program is on track to reach 45,000 farmers across Nigeria, Ghana, and Ivory Coast. Hershey is also building medical clinics, schools, water boreholes, and village resource centers. And we achieved 90% traceability to the palm oil mill and 10% traceability to the plantation, keeping the commitments we made to our consumers. Through these efforts, we can better mitigate risk in key supply chains, and we're more aligned with conscientious consumers. Today, Hershey has a stronger reputation as a socially responsible company and is helping farmers and suppliers be more productive, sustainable, and successful. In Brazil, spreads reign supreme. With 29% growth per year and only one major player, Nutella, we saw a great opportunity to grow. While Brazilians had their fill of hazelnut and peanut spreads, their taste for chocolate had yet to be satisfied. Approving a new formula for a Brazilian market was challenging. we needed to understand our unique audience, who tend to like sweeter products than those offered in the US or Mexico. The spreads team set about creating Creamy, the take-home jar, and Choco Tubs, an instant consumable spread with the perfect chocolate dipping wafer in both chocolate and the groundbreaking cookies and cream. Cost-effective packaging was developed and created using the in-mold label technology. And the results? Success. Within 1 year, Hershey's Spreads items earned 4.7% of Sao Paulo's market share and 5.7% of Rio de Janeiro's. Net sales also exceeded expectations, delivering 40% more than initially planned. Contribution margin of the items is the highest in Hershey, Brazil, with 54%. And the new packaging Hershey developed for Choco Tubs? It earned 3 packaging awards, 2 in Brazil and 1 at the World Star Packaging Awards. Through innovative thinking, Hershey's Spreads isn't just competing with Nutella, they're bringing new consumers to the segment. Spreads is now the most profitable item in Hershey's Brazil. The team's unconventional ideas and cost-effective solutions prove to be as delicious a combination as wafer rolls and Hershey's chocolate.
At Hershey, we know how to celebrate. We make all of the biggest holidays bigger and bring traditions to life with our iconic brands. But there was one celebration that was missing: your birthday. The Occasions marketing team identified birthdays as an opportunity to extend our brands into new occasions. Birthdays were a lot like seasons. Highly engaged hosts, usually moms, plan months in advance for the biggest day of the year for their child. But birthdays are also different. They happen every day, which made our seasonal model challenging. And while candy is relevant to birthdays, it was underdeveloped. Everyday candy just didn't fit mom's birthday party needs. So we developed a new insights-driven portfolio while creating an activation strategy to reach mom when she's planning and where she's shopping for birthday celebrations, showing her how Hershey can help make her child's birthday even sweeter. The team's hard work paid off, literally. In 2015, $4 million in incremental sales paved the way to big expansion in 2016. We also penetrated new categories like party and bakery, developing new relationships at major retailers like Walmart and Target. It took a powerful team of entrepreneurs to develop this winning strategy and inspire the organization, leading to commercial readiness in less than a year. Birthdays will deliver more than $50 million in growth by 2017, paving the way for future occasion expansion. And we didn't even have to make a wish before blowing out the candles.
Even when the market was ideal for buying dairy, Hershey's specifications were limiting its suppliers from being able to offer the best pricing. So Hershey's enhanced dairy technical strategy set out to improve Hershey's process for procuring dairy ingredients and to help minimize the effects of price volatility. The team better aligned Hershey's dairy specifications with global standards. We leveraged existing industry modernizations to double dairy shelf life from 12 to 24 months. The enhanced dairy technical strategy successfully saved the Hershey Company $35 million, all without capital financing, formula or label changes, or risk to the quality of Hershey's products. We successfully accelerated Hershey's testing mechanism without compromising safety. We also became a better partner to our global suppliers by accounting for industry standards beyond the U.S. As a result, the enhanced dairy technical strategy delivered significant savings and enabled a new buying model without sacrificing quality. We challenged the status quo by being open to new ways to improve existing processes and collaborated with suppliers and technical, sensory, QRC, and commodities teams for seamless implementation. By winning with knowledge and technology through collaboration and prudent risk-taking, our global team saved millions of dollars and gained the Hershey Company a competitive advantage as the first major confectioner to leverage this type of strategy in corporate dairy procurement.
In order to disrupt a protein snacking category dominated by sweet and chewy bars, the SoFit brand team would have to do more than think outside the box. It would have to go nuts. So the team developed a delicious way to disrupt the category, diversify SoFit's portfolio, and differentiate Hershey. savory nuts and seeds in a complete protein shell. In order to succeed, the team needed new technology, nutritional expertise, and strategic insights into savory flavors. The result was SoFit Protein Plus Nuts and Seeds, an innovative snack that challenges category status quo and satisfies consumers' hopes for a delicious, portable, high-protein snack. In less than 1 year, the team overcame the challenges of gaining approval of 10 new ingredients, training on the art of panning, and educating the sales force on the concept of complete protein. The team succeeded through collaboration to create trend-setting technology and inspiration that unified team members across the company. And even though profit was not a success measurement for the creation of SoFit Protein Plus Nuts and Seeds, Hershey is clearly profiting from the strategic ground it's already gained in the highly competitive protein snacking category.
An ancient Chinese proverb explains that life has 3 truths: my truth, your truth, and the truth. Successful businesses strive to find the truth in data, but data often produces different truths depending on perspective. When these truths converge, the insights and knowledge gained can be transformational. Hershey is on a quest for the truth in the form of big data. We needed a way to not only collect insights from a multitude of systems, customers, formats, and departments, but also combine those insights from yours and mine to ours, Hershey's. Noble Knight was the solution, a platform that aggregates data from the extended supply chain into one powerful truth. The system collects, validates, and harmonizes over 30 different data sets every day. Noble Knight has changed the way Hershey does business. In 2015, its insights inspired over $7.5 million in incremental sales. New item tracking functionality quickly identified sales trends of Brookside bars, allowing the supply chain to redeploy resources and save $2 million. Other results were equally transformational. Noble Knight has inspired intelligent discussions throughout the company, giving management a truer picture of our business. In 2016, the platform will contribute $9 million in incremental sales, reduce waste by $2 million, and significantly improve forecast accuracy, all leveraging existing data. When Noble Knight combines your truth with my truth to reveal the truth, Hershey wins with insights.
When holiday consumers were unpleasantly surprised by the shape of Reese's holiday peanut butter trees, they weren't shy about it. In fact, the candy caused an unintended controversy that could have been damaging to the brand and its seasonal sales. But true to its devilishly charming brand personality, the Reese's team not only diffused the damage, they disarmed the controversy and confidently converted criticism into sales. Armed with social media insights, including expert input from H-Pulse and key agency partners, Reese's didn't just change the conversation, they took charge of it. Through a strategic 16-post social media campaign, Reese's unapologetically replied to its critics, #AllTreesAreBeautiful, reaffirming that true beauty is about what's on the inside. Suddenly, holiday jeers turned to holiday cheers, and social media lit up like a, well, you know. Seasonal sales lit up as well. #AllTreesAreBeautiful's 11.5 million impressions across Twitter and Facebook translated into a 7.4% increase in the tree's annual sales. But Reese's response didn't just get social media buzzing. Industry publications and even celebrities applauded the campaign's wit and bite. The Reese's team quickly and smartly capitalized on social media buzz to boost sales and defend the brand, responding in a way that was not only brand authentic, but as mold-breaking as the chocolate peanut butter trees themselves.
The giant bar line in the São Roque plant is the most important line in Brazil business. It produces 7 SKUs, including 3 allergen products. The line represents 46% of 2015's actual volume. It's grown 26% over plan. In 2016, we plan on adding a new allergen to the line. Each allergen line requires additional changeover time. Reducing time between product runs presents a huge opportunity. To optimize processes, SMED, or Single Minute Exchange Die methodology, was key. We began by analyzing the cleaning process, employing ECRS methodology. We eliminated unnecessary activities, combined activities, reduced execution time, and simplified procedures. Just 3 months into the project, maximum line efficiency increased from 70.5 to 84.5%. Changeover time decreased from 8.3 to 5.1 hours, a reduction of 38%. The biggest impact was also the most exciting. We reduced allergen cleaning time by 48%. These improvements allowed the addition of an extra allergen changeover each month. With an initial investment from direct labor and overhead of just $1,500, the project has generated $125,000 in savings. The project also freed capacity in the main product line without loss of productivity. In all, the process improvements ensure a fresher presence for the markets we serve. The results are, as we say in Brazil, fantastico.
In a multi-brand plant where flexibility is the standard, how can a complex process and growing workforce remain competitive? After 2 years of net losses, it seemed impossible.
Until Hershey Lean. Hershey Lean began when employees created a compelling business need. Hazelton set up a daily direction setting process to increase communication by focusing on 6 daily management systems. 6 focus teams were created to drive results and sustain the daily management systems across the plant. In just 1 year and through 5 production lines, the employees have made this program a success. Base equipment condition improved significantly with CIL, center lining, and defect handling, resulting in less stops and better performance. Rapid changeover showed a marked improvement in changeover rates. Less time between runs means more available lines. More lines, more product. The KitKat business unit improved mean time between failure by 36%, and the Molded Bar business unit by 46%. Team enthusiasm soared. The Many Voices of Hershey survey showed a 16.7% increase in employee engagement between 2014 and 2015. Hershey Lean is a true example of collaboration and driving results by addressing top losses on each shift, which build operator capability and daily continuous improvement. In 2015, the plant variance was positive $3 million, with $766,000 in savings from Hershey Lean. And because of this success, Hershey Lean is coming to a plant near you.
$66 million of the world's children go to school hungry. 23 million of those children live in Africa. With a legacy of helping children in need, Hershey and the Energized Learning Team knew they had the expertise and ability to make a positive difference in the nutrition, education, and lives of these children. Our mission challenge began in Ghana, an important cocoa growing region. After extensive meetings and conversations with local health and nutrition experts, rural school officials, and teachers, our Hershey food scientists used the knowledge they gained to create Vivi, a peanut-based fortified snack that delivers 30% of 10 vitamins and minerals that kids need daily to help them learn. A team of Hershey specialists even spent a month in Ghana, partnering with Project Peanut Butter to implement Vivi's new manufacturing system. Creating a program like this in Africa is always met with resource and infrastructure issues, but our team succeeded by staying open to possibilities, creating strong partnerships, and leveraging their capabilities to the fullest. Hershey is already feeding 50,000 Ghanaian students every day, and attendance is up as students race to school to receive their Vivi snack, leading the University of Ghana to study the project, measuring health and learning factors. USAID has now provided a $3 million grant to Energize Learning. The only thing more satisfying than Vivi itself is the way the Energize Learning Project continues Hershey's commitment to ensure brighter futures for those in need.
As e-commerce has evolved, consumers have raised their expectations. With a growth rate of 15%, e-commerce is the fastest expanding shopping platform in the U.S. So Hershey decided to adapt to the digitally connected consumer's behavioral shift from bricks to clicks. Recognizing this growth, the e-commerce team partnered with key retailers to test 3 opportunities: the Amazon Dash button for icebreakers, Amazon Kitchen short videos, and the Peapod Fruit and Indulgence box. Through bold thinking, smart risk-taking, and some re-engineering, business planning cycles that used to take months were compressed to near real time. The results were outstanding. The Icebreakers Dash button drove 80% new household penetration and more than 160% increase in frequency. The Kitchen short video, featuring Hershey's chocolate, was Amazon.com's highest viewed video in 2015. The Fruit and Indulgence box was launched in less than 3 months. During just 1 month, the box had 15 million impressions and 30,000 page views, increasing sales by 152%. Each test led to stellar results and has proven that cross-functional collaboration is the future for keeping Hershey competitive in the digital marketplace. In 2015, e-commerce growth represented half a point of Hershey's overall 3-point growth. This progress unlocks rapid expansion and positions Hershey to successfully connect with the digitally native consumer and ride the e-commerce wave.
Reese large seasonal shapes were growing in popularity, performing extremely well in the market. As the business grew, outsourcing costs skyrocketed. The team sought new ways to optimize production processes and lower costs. Strategic research revealed a great opportunity. At the time, a co-manufacturer produced the line using spin molding technology. Such systems weren't available anywhere in the Hershey network. The Reese team analyzed the possibility of bringing the same technology in-house. Tight seasonal timeframes necessitated both smart risk-taking and bold decision-making. With the help of agile new vendors, the team reverse-engineered the process, creating an ambitious escalation plan. In under 12 months, the project team assessed feasibility, gained capital approval, learned the new technology, designed an operation, trained over 60 people, and began production. Throughout that year, the team faced more than a few challenges. Key players across regions never actually met face-to-face, yet together, they not only solved the problem, but exceeded expectations. The new spin molding line will grow Reese's large shapes portfolio. In addition, the project is on track to save nearly $6 million annually. No matter how you spin it, the Reese team is winning with talent. Consumers today want to know more about what goes into their food. To compete, manufacturers must become more transparent. Project Looking Glass developed a solution that puts detailed information into consumers' hands. Product packaging doesn't have space to provide everything consumers want, and it's expensive to change. Since 70% of Americans own smartphones, mobile technology presented a great solution. The project team developed a prototype, then led an industry consortium to create Smart Label. This QR code solution set an industry standard. Project Looking Glass set out to add QR codes to 9 items in 2 brands. We exceeded this goal 20-fold. Secondly, we wanted industry consensus. So far, more than 30 other companies have embraced our vision. We wanted government and the press to recognize Hershey as a leader in transparency. Hundreds of press mentions affirmed that. Hershey's commitment to simple ingredients meant an acceleration in the team's work. Our legal team overcame patent issues, and despite a tight deadline, IS quickly developed a data entry capability. With almost 10 corporate functions involved, the project demonstrated outstanding collaboration. Project Looking Glass delivers the data consumers want, with more efficiency and packaging changes. This tool inspires trust and enhances our brands. We've changed how consumers see ingredients and positioned Hershey as a leader in the transparency movement.